Hi humans, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anita. If you're new to this channel, you are welcome. And if you're returning, thanks. Today I'm going to be talking about books. Books, oh I love books. Honestly, the first time I felt magic is when I learned how to read. You know how letters come together and make a word? Oh, I was super excited when I learned to read, that every time I would put up my arm in class so that the teacher would choose me so that I'd be the one to read. It was so bad I would stand on my chair and put up my arm so that I would read for the class. So my love affair with books has been ongoing for a very long time. I have read so many books through the years, but of course there are certain books that are like friends. The kind of books you do not give away, that are always at the shelf and you can pick them anytime you want, because every time you read them, it's like you're reading them for the first time and you're getting new ideas and you're having new laughs and all sorts of aha moments. So let's dive into those books. The first book is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Before I read this book, excuse me, I did not know the importance of the present moment, of being present in the now. You cannot have one foot in the future, the other in the past, and you expect to be happy. No. This book expands and teaches you more about the ego. Believe me, we are all under possession of the ego. And when you're under the ego or under the influence of the ego, you are totally not being yourself. If you want to know more about how you can live in the present moment and be happy, please get The Power of Now. The second book is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. This guy gives us the vivid experience he went through when he was in the Nazi camp in Germany. This book will teach you about how we humans can endure anything, how our attitude matters in all circumstances, hope. When I read this book, I was astounded. I thought the worst I'd heard about us humans was the genocide in Rwanda. But what happened in these camps was so bad. But it will teach you that even at the worst of circumstances, we human beings can come out and can be better and can move on even after these terrible circumstances. Get this book. If you think you are going through hell, this book will make you thank your circumstances. Another book is The 4 Agreements. It's by Don Miguel Ruiz. The 4 Agreements. It talks about 4 agreements, and I'll share 2 that I really like about this book is do not assume. Oh, we go through life assuming things. It's not good to assume things that you know nothing about. You need to ask instead of assuming. You need to go to places instead of assuming how they are. Do not assume if you want to have peace. It also talks about how to be impeccable with your word. You have to be a person of your word. If you're not a person of your word, you will always be, I don't know. I mean, a man is as good as his word anyway. He taught me, my yes is yes, my no is no. Let your word be straight, do not tell lies. This book has taught me all that. Another book I've read in the actually it's not in the recent past. This book, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Oh. This is a book about magic, about dreams. I love magic because I see magic in my life, those things. This book is about chasing our dreams, following our dreams, what we go through. When you are in the pursuit of your dreams, there's the bad, there's the good. You can even meet something beautiful that can try to get your focus off your, like, following your dreams. This is an amazing book. It teaches you how the universe can open doors for you, even doors you didn't hope to see. It teaches you about signs and wonders, how, like, how we should be able to read signs, or when the universe is talking to us. Oh, after reading this Paulo Coelho book, my God, I bought like 6 of his books, and I can tell you I'm not disappointed. There are guys who are really talented, and this is one of them. Last but not least, this is like my recent, book that you read and you're like, after reading Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, I can honestly tell you, I closed the book, I stood up, I was alone in my room, and I clapped my hands. Wow, this is a good book. I used to think that people are just successful, people like Bill Gates, people who are so good probably at playing instruments, soccer players, football players. My God, these guys put in a lot of work. This book tells you the time you are born really matters. I used to think that Bill Gates did it all on his own. I can assure you there's no one out there who is successful who has done it on their own. They're all standing on the shoulders of giants like their teachers, their parents. This book shows you that there's more to the eye when it comes to success. We human beings and like people, we always see, the end product, but people really put in the work. You know how many hours, actually 10,000 hours or more, that Bill Gates spent as a teenager in the labs doing his code and all that stuff? These proteges that we see, people who play piano or the violin, they practice for hours and hours and tens and thousands of hours. And when we see them, we think, oh, how lucky. How did they do this? God must have been smiling on them. That's not the thing. So those are some of the books that have really touched me in the past. I'll be sharing more of some of the books as we go on, because I can assure you I have read so many books, and we are all a product of what we read in any case. Please write in the comments section some of the books that you have read and have really impacted your life. Subscribe, please share this video. Until next time, take care of you and yours. Bye.